We're going to be spending the next few days travelling across the Nullarbor, one of the most remote locations in Australia. We're going to be travelling from where we are here in Esperance up to Norsemen before making the 1,200 kilometre journey across to Ceduna in South Australia. I'll be honest, these outback crossings always make me feel a little bit nervous. If we break down or have an emergency, help could be days away, but at the same time, it should be a pretty interesting journey. Alright, day one of this trip across the Nullarbor. We're in Esperance at the moment. We've got to go do a few little chores to get ready. Then we're going to get underway.
Good start, he's already gone in the wrong way.
No harm done.
Really? Lucky.
Look at that. Beautiful park. So, first stop is some groceries. We have to be kind of selective with what we can get because we're going to cross the South Australian border and there's certain fruits and veggies that we can't bring over. Alright, groceries are done. The next stop is fuel. The price at this servo is $2.17.9. I'm going to keep you updated on that because I think it's going to get expensive. Next stop's water. So just filling up water now. We've got 195 litres of fresh water, about 100 litres underneath and then 95 I think in the back. We're going to try and keep these tanks as full as we can.
I'm hungry.
Already.
God, this
That's
street.
like 12 seconds into the trip. Alright, up here.
Yeah.
Alright, we are underway. All our chores are done. I sort of wanted to plan this trip a little bit, but Brooke did not. So we're going to just see where we get to.
There's so many stops along the way. So it's like just until we get
All you wanted to know was what day we were crossing the border, so how much fruit and veg we could buy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Goodbye, Esperance.
Bye.
Would have been nice if you put a bit more sunshine on for us.
Alright, pretty much just follow this forever. I'm hungry.
Again.
Still hungry. 10 minutes in, we've gone from the truffle oil to the smackos.
A few moments later.
First stop, little town of Norsemen. Just going to top up. We don't really need it, but we're just going to take every opportunity to fill up. $2.27 here.
What's the damage? What do you reckon it's going to be?
24 litres roughly. We've done about 20k.
Another million Ks to go.
Just did another fuel stop at Balladonia Roadhouse. There's all these sort of roadhouses along the way. Again, we didn't really need fuel, but better just to keep the tanks topped up. One of the servos we stopped in at didn't have any diesel. $2.52.7 there. That had Tim Tams as well.
How much?
Guess.
$8.99.
Actually bang on. It was $9 for a packet of Tim Tams.
Far out.
It's highway robbery if you ask me.
Put your hands up.
Actually. Oh, cocky bitty. Cockle bitty.
247 Ks.
So as the crow flies, 46. This is really showing some.
Oh, this is what I have to put up with.
Some potential dyslexia here. 46 Ks as the crow flies.
To camp.
Anyway.
So we just passed by a sign that says that section of the road there can be used as a airstrip.
So anyone out there with a plane, feel free to land it along this highway.
That's actually designated for the Royal Flying Doctor Service if they need to the 90-mile straight, or 146.6 kilometres, Australia's longest straight. That would take us nearly an hour and a half if we just kept driving straight without stopping or turning.
Quite a long straight.
Quite a long straight.
Doing some today, doing some tomorrow though.
Yeah, we've decided it's a little bit too much just to try and tackle in one go. So we're going to stop for camp just down the road here. One for dinner, one for me.
Hey.
I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Get back on this straight.
What did you know, Neil, or what did you know? Awesome. Thanks, Neil.
Thanks for making time.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Okay, so two things. We just listened to a whole podcast and we're still on this damn straight. It's like an hour. We just passed someone riding a push bike. There's no shoulders or anything.
Far out. That's so dangerous.
Wild.
Ahoy to me Orinoco, Hamish. Ahoy, to me an Ori.
Well, we've finally just gone through a corner at the end of the 90-mile straight. It's nice to have something to do with the steering wheel. Brooke's taken this time to do some editing. Advanced clock's 45 minutes. Time zone just changed.
45 minutes.
That's such a weird time. First fuel stop of the day at Cockle Biddy, $2.58 a litre. There's the irony on that. Welcome to sunny Eucla.
Are they stinging us?
$2.70 a litre. I don't really flinch at the $2.50 something before, but this is the most we've paid on the whole trip.
Really?
I think so.
Oh. Avos are so premium. I can't do it. I'm gonna get fined. No, I'm kidding. Is there no one around?
I tried.
I wonder how this will compare to when we went into Western Australia. Oh, here we go. Little sign there. Welcome to South Australia.
No requirement to stop here.
Oh. Oh. I think we answered that question.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the kangaroo with a Vegemite.
The giant kangaroo. Not giant.
Big things.
Large. Yeah, that was different to Western Australia where the guy actually came in and looked in our fridge and everything.
Yeah. Always do the right things. You don't want to be bringing pest and disease into another state. However, I miss my avocados.
I know.
Well, we just got to camp and the view here is absolutely amazing. And on the way here, we passed some emus and signs that had wombats and camels and kangaroos. Can't be more Australian than that, surely. So we've just parked up, time to relax, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Could be either 9:15, 6:45 a.m. or somewhere in between.
I think it's 7:30. Good morning, guys. Well, it's actually nearly lunch, isn't it? We got severely confused or stuffed around, not really stuffed around, it was our own fault, by the change in time zones. Because when we crossed, it said set your clocks back 45 minutes.
You lied to me.
We kind of only realised this morning that the time zone changed by 2.5 hours.
Yeah. So we went to bed at like 1:30 last night.
Local time.
I mean, that was like a late.
It was already late. It was like 11 something.
Yeah.
Old time, which was late for us.
But we didn't realise it was 1:30. Like, we just thought the clock, like the phones were playing up. So we're like, oh, whatever.
Because mine hadn't changed and Brooks had.
And then I got up at like 9 o'clock today, which would have been like 7:45 or whatever.
Yeah.
Normally.
Anyway.
Yeah. So now we're leaving at 11:10 South Australia time, I guess.
Didn't have breakfast. I'm having a deconstructed cereal with just a cup of milk and a Milo bar.
It's real tragic. Real tragic. And I can't deny I'm like also had a Milo bar but still hungry, so now I'm having some snackers.
So we've just made our first stop of the day, not too far up the road, just to have a look at the cliffs here.
Makes you shake in your boots.
I actually wanted to camp here, but Brooke wasn't keen on
No,
camping
because of all
so
the
close to the cliffs.
people saying that it's starting to crack and the possibilities of it just
Yeah, there's
dropping off.
Apparently they're cracking and they're closing a lot of these sites.
Look at that, that's insane. But look at the cavity out of that. As if that's not going to go one day.
We are well into the Nullarbor now, and Nullarbor meaning no trees. It's living up to its name. There is nothing as far as the eye can see in any direction. So we just pulled into a roadhouse, so it's not like a semi-roadhouse, called Yalata, to fuel up, because we skipped the Nullarbor roadhouse because it was $2.99 a litre there. So we skipped that and we're going to fill up here. It's $2.19.9, but they're having comms issues. It's like a prepaid thing.
Yeah.
Wasn't working for us or the truckie next to us.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to try it again. The diesel, $2.17.9. It's about what we paid when we first set off. What's this place called?
Nundaroo Hotel.
Oh, that was a long day of driving. I'm done. I'm done.
No one's here. Good morning, we're back on the road and we only have about 30-ish Ks to go till we hit the next town, but I didn't realise that there is a second quarantine point, and the first one that we went through was just mainly for those going from SA to WA, but then this next one coming up is for those entering SA. So, I mean, we don't have anything because we threw it all out earlier, but that is coming up.
We're just pulling into the quarantine station now.
And we do have to stop.
We do have to stop here.
Hello.
Good, how are you?
Fantastic. Have you got any fruit or veg on board?
No.
Have you got an exterior fridge?
We've got a fridge, yeah.
Please, thank you. Whereabouts are you heading to?
I don't know yet.
Don't know yet.
We're not sure whether to go to Port Lincoln or just kind of cut across and go to the other peninsula instead.
Another 4 hours to Port Lincoln from here.
Yeah. So we'll have to figure it out. We're going to do some chores in here anyway.
Ricky Bay's a nice spot.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one.
Yeah. No potatoes at all?
no potatoes, no. Yeah, we got rid of it all before we went through the actual border, and then we realised this was here.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No worries, we can stock up now anyway. So
Yeah,
cool.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Cheers, thanks for that.
No worries, have a good day.
I like him. He's a nice
Yeah.
man.
Well, guys, we are now into the town of Ceduna,
Ceduna?
back into civilization. So that marks the end of our Nullarbor crossing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty glad to have that behind us, even though
Yeah.
in the end, not really that bad. Not bad at all.
Nope. I think because we've done across the top,
Yeah,
it's got nothing on this.
the crossings across, like especially Queensland to the Northern Territory, is a lot more remote. A lot more road trains, unsealed, narrow sections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But after yesterday, I was like, all right, we can wrap this up. You know, like I'm done driving.
Oh, yeah, and
Although I
we
didn't
just
really
got
drive.
thrown around by that time zone. Like, we weren't really expecting that. Kind
Yeah.
of jet lagged.
Yeah. Honestly.
But yeah, a couple of tips if you are planning to make that trip. I would say make sure you take enough water, because there isn't anywhere to stock up water along the way. A lot of the roadhouses had signs out saying no water available due to shortages, and if you do break down along there, it can be days before roadside assistance or a tow truck comes out. But there is plenty of traffic passing, so I'm sure someone would stop, stock up on fuel when you can. We had 2 instances where we couldn't get fuel.
The water stations.
Oh, just there.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, this is our first water fill since Esperance. We only used about half of our 200 litres in that trip, and that was showering and everything. What else?
Sorry, I'm distracted by trying to figure out where we need to go.
I was going to say plan out your trip as well.
Yeah, and
If, like, we didn't really, but we are, self-contained, off-grid, and we have Starlink, but there wasn't any real...
there was no
Pretty
reception.
much no
pretty much.
reception. Maybe at some of the roadhouses
Actually,
if you have
if
Telstra.
if you with Telstra or Boost, you'd have a few.
Spots like at the roadhouses.
But anything other than that, you're pretty much stuffed.
And I'd say have good roadside cover.
Yeah.
Make sure you have a suitable level
Yeah.
to get you out of there
Because
if you need to.
if we had broken down, we would have known and been fine with. Okay, cool. We just have to wait for a tow truck,
Yep.
and it's all covered, and they cover accommodation if you need
Yep.
to stay up somewhere. So. Yeah.
Yep.
Now we're gonna
That's
do
it.
food, water, figure out where we're staying.
Today.
He's like
And the next few
that
days.
guy.
He's like, where are you
Where are you
going?
going? I don't know. But that's just how we roll.
Yeah. Anyway, see you guys in the next one.